The most valuable asset in your career is not your job. Interestingly, you want to know? It is you. You see, when you stop growing, everything around you shrinks. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Workers' Day, and welcome to Professionals Daily Devotion with Olasukom Yokwefa, where we inspire you to be more. Yes, today we look at the topic investing in personal capital as part four of the new blueprint professional success that we started since Monday. So we are looking at personal capital, and it is not a coincidence, or let me say it's a coincidence, whichever way, that we are looking at a topic that talks about you directly today, and then we are talking about it on International Workers' Day. I believe it's international, it's not just Nigeria. In the entire world, we are celebrating all workers. Now, when we talk about investments, I mean, the next thing that comes to your mind is where you keep your money and that can yield back to you. And most of the time, we don't remember that we need to keep the money within ourselves, keep that capital within ourselves to make ourselves better so that we can earn more. And then this is one thing that I struggled to learn for a long time. You know, many of us, we sacrifice our energy, we sacrifice our skill, and we believe that by the time we do so much, we are going to get it. Yes, well, you may be right, you may be wrong, but we are going to dig deep into it today. Invest in your personal capital. No, and a few people tell you that, okay, they can tell you to invest in your house, in stock, in savings, in crypto, different form of investment they tell you, but only few people will tell you to do that. Let me tell you, everything can crumble if your personal capital is standing well. If your personal capital is standing, you can always rebuild your empire again. And we have seen so many organizations going down. So if your investment is just on the basic things alone, the regulars, the stock, the savings and rest, and they go down, and there's no personal capital there standing, you can't stand. You can't come back. But if it's from within, trust me, you can always jack back. So what is personal capital? Let's define it, and you want to write down. Okay, personal capital is your ability to show up sharp, to show up strong, and to show up strategic. So when you go for interview and they ask you a question, that way you answer. What you are just selling to them, what you are bringing out from is your personal capital. What you have eaten, the books you have read, the movies you have watched, how sound your health is, both mentally and physically, and then how sharp you are. I mean, your dressing and everything. So everything in totality is your personal capital. So, but we're going to be looking at the fundamental part of capital today. We are looking at skills, your network, and your health. But before we jump into that, let's see what research says about personal capital. Professionals, according to LinkedIn Learning 2024, professionals who invest in upskilling regularly are 58% more likely to be promoted. Now, Harvard Business Review says your professional network contributes to over 70% of new career opportunities, not jobs boards. No. You see, network matters. I mean, I don't want to go deep into that. We all know that referrals and the rest matters a whole lot. And WHO plus Gallup Workplace Study says that health, healthy professionals are 25% more productive, and burnout reduces decision-making ability by 32%. I think I've said this once on this platform. And quickly, let's look at the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey became one of the most influential women in the world, not just by talent, but by personal investment. If you dig deeply on her story, there was a particular time in her life that they never believed that she could make it in the media space, and she didn't give up on herself. She honed her skill. Okay, she kept on holding her voice. She kept on telling her storytelling skills, and then her emotional intelligence was there. And Oprah Winfrey became that household name. Everybody around the world want to get hooked to that next story, next solution that she's bringing. She built a network equally, building relationship with world leaders, creators, and visionaries. And trust me, she prioritized her health. So I want to believe that. I mean, looking very young all the time. Okay, prioritize our mind, our healing, our energy over the years. You may want to do a research on something like this. The Secret of a Man is in his story. Go online. I mean, read it, you can read about her there. You see, even at the top, I learned that she's still, of course, she's still reading, she's still learning, she's still building, she's still investing in her personal capital. So we are going to be looking at a model like this, and we are going to be using the model she. S, not she as an Oprah Winfrey now, not Oprah. SHE as our model of learning this morning. So if you want to grow your income, influence, and impact, grow she. I mean, grow the productive part of you, the feminine part of you. Let's put it that way, okay? Not the feminine as his weakness. We've seen strong ones. Oprah Winfrey is one. Okay, let's grow the productive part of us, the productive energy of us. Okay, the productivity skill within us. So how do we do this? S there talks about skills that evolve. Now, when you want to listen again, see, learn what the future needs, not what the past reward or past has rewarded. You see, you can't keep on using yesterday's strategy to cash out on today's innovation. No, you can't do that. You can't be using last year's strategy and you want to cash out on today's innovation. You need to learn what the future needs, and that's one of the things that can they call investment. Investment is about the future. So learn what the future needs, what you got here. I mean, what got you here may not get you there. In the Christian world, or generally in the religious world, we say the grace of yesterday may not be sufficient for today. Right? So when we're talking about investing your personal capital, we're talking about things that can still make you relevant even in future. Invest in courses, coaching, new experience. Learn how to use the new thing that is available to your own advantage. Stop criticizing those who are using it. Use artificial intelligence. It's there for you. You don't need to struggle all the time. H there talks about health that sustains. Fatigue doesn't care how talented you are. There's this bitter story that I remember. Let me see if I can share it in 30 seconds. I got this interesting job, and then they were paying us 100 naira per work per whatever you do. And because I wanted to do a lot, you can imagine how much I was going to do to get 1,000 naira. So I had to do like 10. You can imagine I need to do 20. I need to do one. It will take it like 1 hour to do. It has to do with the digital, but you need to type and then send the data, then download it and print. So it will take about 45 minutes to 1 hour to do one. So to do 24, that means I need the entire day to do it. So I needed to own myself and I put extra energy. I make sure I reduce what I was doing. I was doing it around 30 minutes and then I would do it overnight. So by the time I do overnight, I will have done about 20. I mean, just I kept on reducing. And you know what? By the time I broke down, they paid me my 2,000 naira, and up to today, I never got that job again. And until I left that environment, I never got it again. Somebody close to me was one that got the job, and they never remembered me again because I didn't care about my health. Okay, I put my health on the line just because I was looking for 2,000 naira. Don't make jest of me. That was me then. All right, eat better, sleep better, move your body, protect your mind. Burnout professionals will lose out. I mean, the example you had there. And finally, ecosystem. Okay, E there stands for ecosystem. Build ecosystem that supports you. Build a circle that challenges you and believes in your future. Always have someone you can always call that can either motivate you. I laugh now because I did it to a friend and then he was like, motivator. Like, of course, but at least, but he needed that and then that worked for him because he could quickly reach out and then you could motivate one another. Okay, there. Okay, so keep circle of friends that can make guests of your failure and then it's still fine and you still move on well. I mean, your own jocular environment that can support your energy and tell you the whole truth too. I mean, I know friends that can come and say, guys, your head no correct. And then it will be as playful as it is, but as truthful as it is too. Okay. Invest in relationship, network, good ones anyway. Build relationship. You want to pick books around this and read. Time will not permit me to teach how you can invest in relationship, what you are supposed to do, learning how to give gifts where it matters. Don't think everybody, whoever is up there, has it all, and then you are just to be carrying your hand. No, learn how to sew up too, and then so that you can equally reap. That's relationship. That one came to my mind, and I feel like sharing it. Happy Workers Day. Let's close today with our words of affirmation as we start today. I don't want to miss a special program, the platform coming up. I think they must have started by now. So let's take our words of affirmation quickly. I am my most valuable asset. I upgrade my skills. I protect my health. I cultivate growth driven relationships. I am not just surviving, I am investing forward. Thank you for joining this morning. May I quickly recommend that we all hook on to the platform today on YouTube if you can't be there in Lagos or any center physically, but just join online. I will be there and I hope to see you. Thank you very much and happy Workers Day 1.